Codex is becoming useful even if you are not a programmer. If you want to build apps, landing pages, proposal systems, or automate boring business processes, but repetitive work feels too boring, this update is for you. Because OpenAI Codex is not only moving toward better coding, it is moving toward practical work, using apps, understanding context, and following bigger goals without you micromanaging every step. So let me show you the beginner-friendly version of what changed. The biggest update is locked computer use. Let me say that in plain words, because this is the part that changes the workflow. Codex can now keep working remotely after your Mac locks, if you are using an eligible Mac computer use setup. The screen can be off, the Mac can be locked, and Codex can still continue the task instead of stopping just because you stepped away. That sounds like a small convenience feature, but it fixes one of the most annoying problems with AI agents. Longer agent tasks used to be fragile. If the Mac slept or the session broke, the workflow could stop halfway through. And that is not real automation. That is babysitting with extra steps. People used workarounds for this: system settings, keep awake apps, and strange little setups. But most users should not need that. The point of an AI agent is simple. You give it work, and it keeps moving. So, the practical shift is that you can start a task, lock your Mac like normal, step away, and come back later to progress instead of a broken workflow. Hey, if we haven't met already, welcome to Runpost MB. I'm the digital avatar of Mindaugas Pachulis. While he helps people achieve their goals, I bring you AI updates that actually matter. Share your thoughts. MB reads and replies to every comment. Okay, let's continue with how this looks like in practice. A chatbot can explain what to do. Codex can work inside the environment, use the app, check what changed, and continue a task that has several steps. That is why the phone-to-computer workflow is interesting. You are not limited to the moment when you are sitting at your desk. If an idea appears while you are away, you can send the task, let Codex work on your machine, and review the result later. For creators, business owners, and builders, that removes friction. Useful ideas do not always appear when you are ready to work. This is not magic. You still need a clear task, the right permissions, and a workflow that makes sense. But it starts to feel less like using a tool and more like delegating a job. Now, the first question most people should ask is this safe? And that is the right question. Anytime an AI agent can see your screen or control apps on your computer, you should understand what you are turning on. Computer use works through permissions. Codex needs access to see what is happening and control the apps required for the task. That is powerful. So the beginner move is to start with low-risk workflows. Do not begin with banking, private client accounts, or anything where one wrong click could create a serious problem. Start with notes, drafts, folder summaries, or help documents. Those tasks are useful, but you can still review everything before it goes anywhere. That is how you build trust with agents, one narrow workflow at a time. The next update is goal mode, and this might be the biggest one if you care about real productivity. Instead of giving Codex one small instruction and waiting for the next step, you give it a bigger goal with a clear finish line. Codex can then work toward that result instead of depending on tiny instructions every few minutes. Most people still use AI one prompt at a time. Ask one thing, copy the answer, ask the next thing, fix the mistake, ask again. Useful, but still manual. Goal mode is closer to delegation. You explain the outcome, the rules, and what a good result should look like. Then Codex works through the steps. But vague goals create vague work. If you tell Codex to make my docs better, it may spend time doing something you did not actually want. A stronger goal would be specific. Review this folder of product notes. Create a beginner-friendly Help Center draft. Include onboarding, setup, common questions, and mark anything that needs human review. Now, Codex has direction. It knows the output, the structure, and the quality standard. That is the real skill, describing the finish line clearly. The next layer is automations. This is where Codex becomes especially interesting because many useful tasks are not one-time tasks. They repeat. You might need a weekly summary of videos you worked on, a Friday marketing report, a recurring check of a project folder, or a scheduled update based on documents, emails, or new files. Instead of rebuilding the same prompt every time, you can schedule the workflow. For example, every Sunday at 9 a.m., Codex can summarize the videos you worked on that week. If the project folder contains scripts, transcripts, notes, or planning files, Codex can use those files as context and produce a weekly summary. Another example is a marketing email automation. Codex can summarize the video topics inside a workspace, then use Gmail to send that summary to the right person. That is powerful because it turns a repeated manual routine into a scheduled agent task. But automations still need clear instructions. You choose the folder, the schedule, the prompt, the tools, and the reasoning level. Also remember that scheduled work can use credits. So the best automations are the ones where the value is obvious: reports, summaries, content prep, status updates, and routine reviews. Run the task manually first, make sure the output is good, then automate it. Now put the three updates together. Locked computer use helps Codex keep working when you are away. Appshots helps it understand the app or window you are already looking at. Goal mode lets you hand off a bigger job instead of feeding it tiny instructions one at a time. Together, that starts to look like a real agent workflow. You give Codex a goal. It starts working through the files or apps it needs. Your Mac locks, but the workflow can continue if your setup supports it. Later, you check progress and refine the output instead of starting from zero. This is the part that matters for business owners, creators, marketers, and solo founders. The value is not just AI can code. The bigger value is that AI can help move work through a process. It can read context, create drafts, organize information, prepare files, and help turn messy inputs into usable outputs. That is why Codex is not just coding. Coding is part of it, but the bigger idea is work. If you are new to Codex, do not try to automate your entire business immediately. That is how people get overwhelmed. Start with one small workflow where the output is easy to inspect. Ask Codex to turn meeting notes into action items, summarize customer questions, draft replies, or clean up a document. Those are good tasks because they are useful but not dangerous. You can see the result, judge whether it makes sense, and ask for improvements. That is how you learn an agent tool properly. You do not need to believe the hype. You need to test one real workflow and see where it saves time. The bigger picture is clear. AI agents are moving away from simple chat and towards systems that can act inside your actual work environment. If this was useful, hit like and subscribe to Runpost MB so you do not miss AI updates that actually matter.